Hello, welcome. My name is Macy, and I'm so excited to be talking to you about Wizard, our web platform to teach you the foundations and industry secrets necessary to optimize retirement. So, I want to ask you a question of how much you think you need. It's 1.8 million, which is actually a ton of money. And what's less high is the amount of people that think they're going to be able to get there. About 40% of people think they're going to hit that landmark, which is not great. And people do care. 59% of Americans want financial advice, they're just not sure how to get it. And so that's what we wanted to figure out. So we thought about why and what's out there, and we saw that there's internet searches, which might be generic and take a lot of time, and financial advisors that have a high cost and might have exclusionary properties. So, with Wizard, we wanted to bridge this gap and bring together a product that was actionable, intelligent, financial quality, but also educational and helpful to our users. So, we're actually really only able to offer this through our partner, Carnivore Trading, who has 400 plus returns compared to financial advisors that are about 7 or 8. So, this is really kind of our core value proposition and justification that we are qualified to be talking about this subject matter in our subscription service. So, how does it work? Enough talking. Let's just jump in. So we're going to jump in on our How It Works page. So here you get the advice to learn from our basic industry report, which is kind of the most basic version of how you can learn about accounts, learn about who we are, what benefit, and kind of onboard in that way and get a taste of the product for free. So this is the industry report, and we're hoping it kind of sells us and sells Wizard in general. So the next thing we're going to get into is our learning center. So that industry report was really basic information, and the learning center is kind of some more up-to-date information, some overviews of a way to understand this information a little bit more smoothly. These are the articles, and then we go into our glossary. So this is the vesting period term, and we're hoping to use this glossary both here, but also link to it if there's confusing lingo that might exclude people from being able to understand. So the next area is actually the subscription. We kind of pitched to you here that it's not going to take you that long, and this is how we put it together. So our financial professionals know what's up. And this is where it lives on the homepage. So you can click to start your free trial, zoom, zoom, zoom to where you would be in the account and see all the different elements of the report. Now, while we don't have a ton of time today to cover everything, we're going to go into the IRA, which is actually one of the retirement accounts that allows the most customization and therefore the biggest opportunity for us to help people advance their accounts. So here is some different visual representations of how to interpret the information and some FAQs and resources, kind of all in the IRA hub. And what we're clicking on now is the Wizard stock portfolio. So within the IRA, there's this group of stocks that we recommend maybe you put in there to help advance, but you could also just take it on the straight stock market. And these are brought to you by one of our financial advisors, and it kind of tells you not only what the stocks are, but why we like them, why we think you should hold on to them. But truly, at the end of the day, we want to tell you that what you're doing is what you're doing. So none of this is us pushing it on you, but just giving you some options. So what's next? The next thing we want to make sure is that we don't take any risk of having an untested product. So we want to use this research plan to go in and figure it out. So here's what we plan to do. We want 8 individuals, 4 in one of our population groups and 4 in the other population group, to get a real idea of how we're going to deliver this product and what the people might be interested in seeing. So with this population group 1, these are going to be the existing Carnivore users. So we're going to cross-market on the Carnivore platform. So we want to make sure that the users that come over are having a good experience. And they're probably going to be more into the entertainment side of things and kind of trying to maximize their last minute savings, but they are on the older side. So we also want to focus on population group 2. So these are the younger people, the millennial newbies, so middle 20s, taking advantage of where they are in having their own finances and giving them a guide to make their money work for them in kind of an easy, prideful way. So this group we think is going to have a lot of growth, and we're excited to talk to these individuals. So thank you so much for listening to this Minimerge presentation, and I hope you tune back in the spring.